Okay, today is January 16th, I think, and you can see I've turned my camera around so that you're seeing the hike. I posted this on our Nextdoor site yesterday, or day before, and I got, a bunch of views on it, like about 30, I guess, which is, almost twice as much as I ever had before. And I've only been sending it to family at the moment. On the way to the hike, I saw somebody who said, "Hey, I saw your video, and why don't you turn your camera around and show us where you're walking instead of just looking at you," which is pretty boring. He didn't actually say that, but I think that's what he meant. So I'll do that. I hope this isn't too dizzy, maybe, and I hope you can hear me. It's the microphone, I assume, is on the other side of the camera. Anyway, the news yesterday was mostly kind of depressing, but a couple of bright spots in Joe Biden's speech that I saw is that the federal government's going to get more involved in sites and in the whole process and getting more vaccines, etc. Another piece is, I think my last video, or it was on sort of the news on the Austin Public Health site and the problems they've had a little bit, especially with their website. And so I went out to visit the Dell site. By the way, this is on the trail what I call the fishing pond, and you can usually see fish, some pretty big, but the water is very cold, don't see any. And the site, there's a big line of people around the Dell Activity Center, and going in, and I talked to a couple people, and they said it was really incredibly well organized inside, and it took them about an hour. So that was all good. Now my information is, or the data that I see, is that they're doing about 1,300 vaccinations a day, and they have 12,600. So they got about 10 days worth, and they've already done 5 or 6. So it can't last too much longer. Now, our personal situation for my wife and I is that we tried to register at the Austin Public Health site, and it crashed, and we were in the middle of registering, and it crashed, and we can't get back in, and etc. So the other thing interesting yesterday is that we got notified by the Austin Regional Clinic and our own primary care doc, whose lists we were on for getting a vaccination as soon as they get some supplies, some vaccine, is that they will no longer be getting any vaccine, and so we should register with the Austin Public Health super site. So anyway, that's what I will be doing today, is trying to figure that out and how we can get back into the site and etc. So, oh boy, that was just kind of slippery on the rocks, and I'm not watching where I'm going. And if I succeed at getting in and registering, I'll let you know. Okay, thanks.